Sul Sul! Welcome to my channel, I'm GingerLlama and today we have another speed build, and this one already served a very special purpose. It was Agnes Crumplebottom's wedding venue. That's right, I actually gave my dear Agnes the happy ending that she deserved. If you did not see the video, I will add a card here and I will also link it in the description, and at the end of the video you really should go and show your support to Agnes' happiness. But going back to the build, I wanted to build a barn conversion since the Cottage Living expansion pack came out, and since we already have a barn converted into a house like that came with the pack, it's an actual original lot, so I wanted something different, like a community lot, like a community garden. That was actually my first idea, but then I was recording the video of Agnes and I had the brilliant idea of making the barn video into her wedding venue, and so that's exactly what I did. The shape was fun to create. I like that it was larger than the classic shape of a barn, and I also added like a modern addition to the sides with glass roof and glass windows, and you will have later a glass door to the outside area. The actual barn didn't change with the video, but the color scheme changed to a classic red and white barn, as you could see on the thumbnail. I was not really feeling the white, so I changed to brown, and then I was not feeling the brown. I just wanted something a little more classic, and I really liked the end result of the exterior. And I also changed the windows a couple of times and changed the door to an arch because I was not liking the closed vibe with an actual door. So the exterior is definitely my favorite part, and as I said in previous build videos, I am not really good with the landscaping part, but I honestly think that I'm improving, especially using the Better Build by mods. I discovered the awesomeness of debug items, and I could do so much more prettier outsides without spending a lot of money. The items that came with Cottage Living debug are on the top of my list, and they really have gorgeous items, and I used a lot of them on this barn, including the lights that are suspended in the front. You can see now that I am taking out everything that I think it's useful for this specific build. We used the gate to connect the entrance of the lot to the lounge area on the side. We have a couple of decoration items, and then I used the wood fence to close the front area a little bit. And then I just added like these two trees with lights around them, and I took a long time to place the lights on the actual barn, and they are not as perfect as I would like, but it was really difficult to be precise when I could not see, and if I moved the mouth just a little bit, all of my work was for nothing. So it's not perfect, but I think it gives such a cute vibe to an wedding venue. This lot is going to actually have a lot of cute lights around the whole place. Even the trees have lights around them, as I said, and this one from City Living on the lounge area outside. Like, not too much lights, just two next to the gate and three in the back, and then I just added these cute planters that later in the video I'm going to actually add some flowers to them. Then I was just planning the inside. I did not furnish anything. I went to the outside again short after this part. I just wanted to know how I wanted the inside to be. Like, I wanted to have the actual ceremony room, the reception area, a kitchen so we can have a cook for our wedding, and I wanted to have a dressing room for the bride and the groom upstairs with like a mini hallway where you could see the main area. So when you enter the barn, you actually have an open ceiling because the second floor is just a couple of rooms on the left, so the rest is totally open, and I placed a few lights with candles on the room so it would look like older, and I later add the small good lights on the top of those ones so you don't actually see them, but the rooms have so much more light. So we are back to the exterior, and as you can see, I also used the new pond tool and it works quite well in my opinion. I did this cute path with debug rocks, and you will see the trick that I used. So you can do this if you want to do long pathways like this without spending hours resizing rocks. And finally on the right you have a small area that you can access from the inside through the sunroom, and the landscaping part is a little bit all over the place, I'm sorry about that. And see, I don't like the brown barn is just too much. It doesn't look like a place to have a party, not even a wedding. It's too dark and is not special enough for what I wanted to do. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that I built this lot, this venue, on the lot that is right next to the waterfall in Bramblewoods. I think it's the perfect place for this cute wedding venue. And also, speaking of Bramblewood, fun fact, so I was writing the description of this lot on the gallery when I was done, and I was not sure if Bramblewood was one word or two words, so I quickly googled it, but I forgot to write Sims 4 on my search bar, and so it happens that there is an actual website called Bramblewood Weddings, and I look to the site and I see that they actually have a wedding venue that is a barn in real Bramblewoods. I was so shocked, and I could have done this real wedding barn to my real 2 Sims playlist, and I didn't because I never thought of searching for a real one. I don't know, but anyways, it was a happy coincidence, but this is not based on the real thing, unfortunately, but I quite like it. Anyways, this is actually, if you saw that was the debug stage from, I believe, the Sims sessions. And yeah, I really thought it would be a nice touch to an actual wedding. We can have a piano or a guitar there, or just a mic, and yeah, you can go outside and do your performance to a wedding, or the toasts, I don't know, something like that. Here you can see like the trick that I was talking about with the rocks. And you just need to adapt a little bit sometimes. Like this, we need to put some rocks in between the 2 rooms. But yeah, this is a really good trick to do this. And I really like this pathway. I think it's really simple, but it gives a little more something to the outsides. And now let's move to the furnishing part inside. So I added this little platform to the ceremony room just so the happy couple could be a little bit higher than the guests, and I wanted to use the new wedding arch that came with Cottage Living, but it didn't really fit the style I was going for, so I ended up using a base game one, and I turned the room into a pink wedding room and I quite like it. Even if it's pink, I'm not the biggest fan of the color pink, but I like a baby pink, and I actually based the entire inside of this color on this color, like the ceremony room and the reception room and all of the curtains, so everything is pink. But of course, if you don't like it, you can recolor all of the items to another color. And I used the mushroom chairs that also came with Cottage Living, and they had pink, so it was perfect. I was really unsure if I liked it or not because it was not classic as I wanted, but I thought it was so cute that I left it, and if anyone wants to change it, it's fine with me, of course. And this is the part where I changed the entire outside to red and all the windows and columns to white, and then I started to change the inside as well. It's a little more bright with the white paint, and I also added like the floors, like downstairs are just a little bit more classy, and in the upstairs it's like just wooden floors, really simple rooms for the happy couple. They don't have like a specific gender, I believe. Like if you have 2 grooms or 2 brides, I think the rooms are pretty simple in that way, so you can really you don't need to change anything. It's not like you have one room like specific design for a bride. No, I think the rooms are pretty much gender fluid, so it's fine. Both rooms have a love seat, a mirror, a dresser, a rug and an end table with a drinks tray that came with Eco Lifestyle. They are super simple rooms, and here you can see the change in the lighting when I add the small perfect lights to every room. I'm pretty amazed with myself because I'm almost at the end of the video, kind of, and I haven't stopped talking. I usually don't talk this much when I don't have a script, but I think this channel is really helping with my English, and I'm so happy about it. And I hope that my English is not something that you hate, because it's really helping me. But yeah, going back to the build. As you saw, I placed some scratch and some watermarks to the open ceiling in the second floor, because I think it's an area that maybe they cannot reach, and then the barn is supposed to be old, so it has like that kind of marks. Then I'm just placing some paintings around the place, and I added this cute white swing to the front. I think it's so perfect for a wedding venue, like I really like it. And I finished like the outside. I placed the bathroom because I didn't have any place on the inside that I could make a normal bathroom because of the gigantic windows, and I didn't want to make it upstairs because that would close off the entrance of the barn, and I didn't want that. So yeah, we have a public bathroom, and we have a little table with a couple of chairs. We have 2 benches, and I also added a couple of things for dogs and cats, because I thought that maybe you want to bring your cat or your dog to your wedding, so you have a toy box, a bowl and a litter box. And yeah, on the inside I placed a bar so you can have a mixologist on your wedding, and you have a couple of tables. You can see where the happy couple will sit because the chairs are different. And then I added a few empty tables on the sunroom, and we have there like 2 drink trays, I believe, one from spa day and the other one for the perfect patio or something like that. And yeah, the other ones are supposed to be for food, for like big servings of food. And I actually remembered that I didn't have a kitchen, so I just made a kitchen, and it actually worked really well because it hides the stairs, and I think it's better this way. And I finally added a couple of decorations, a couple of paintings on the ground floor. I actually love the paintings that I did on the ceremony room. They are so cute, I love it. And I did a couple more tweaks here and there. But yeah, this is the build for your wedding venue on Bramblewood, and I hope you guys liked it. If you want to see it in action, don't forget to see my Agnes crumple bottom wedding video that I posted yesterday, and I will link in the description. And if you like this video, please give it a like, leave a comment and subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you on my next video. Happy simming, dag dag!